Hey, have you guys ever wanted to start your own podcast? Well, the Anchor app is the easiest way to do that.
Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your iPhone or computer.
Yeah, creation tools that allows you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great.
They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
You can easily make money even from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
So download that Anchor app now or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Yeah, boy.
Peace. This episode of Cousins Sons is brought to you by the Masani Group. As you guys know, Garon and I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. One of our black belts is not only a black belt in BJJ, but also in the housing market. It can help you get the best deals on homes in the greater Los Angeles area. Just call the Masani Group at 626-263-0434 or visit their website at themassanigroup.com. This episode of Cousins & Sons is brought to you by Authentic Muay Thai Supply. This is an online fightwear store where you can find the best, most authentic Muay Thai protection gear, training gear, boxing gloves, and Muay Thai shorts straight up from Thailand. Good prices, good people. Check them out over at authenticmuaythaisupply.com and enjoy this episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Nailed it, Pepper.
You'll be proud of someone. Just give me a chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
Yo,
What up?
how's it going?
It's going good. It's windy here. Is it windy there?
I guess so. I guess I really haven't. I mean, not bad enough. No, not.
Well, no, it just started like in the last 15 minutes where like the little ice fishing cabin thing I'm in was shaking. I looked outside and you see all the giant trees just swaying. I was like, it's a twister. I'm like, this is real shit.
You guys have to work. Yeah.
We have to worry about that shit out here.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, and it's even, I don't know, that stuff's crazy too. Like all these, I don't know. I feel like for like tsunamis though, not tsunamis, hurricanes, I feel like they have quite a bit, like they have the most warning. You know what I mean?
tsunami.
You know the storms are coming, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, you usually know they're
but like a tornado, dude, that could just be like you might have like a 5-minute warning, a 2-minute warning, like that's crazy.
I think it's hurricanes you find out sooner because of storms. Tsunamis, I think, is based upon, and I could be completely wrong, based upon hurricane weather and earthquakes, actually. But the earthquake is in the water, in the ocean, and then that blows it up high enough and gets crazy. That's what that kind of. But again, could be completely wrong. And then you have
Well, I know you are right. And I think even even if an earthquake happens on land, if it's like near the coast, I think it can cause one.
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened in Japan?
Yeah, that's why anybody, even in LA, any of that, like when they're talking about the big one, that's what they're most worried about. Because if it hits that big right there in LA, it's close enough to the ocean that it'll ripple effect and have a giant. Jesus, I just keep looking outside. I'm like, if something like comes up and hits. What was I talking about? But yeah, so I know that these winds I've heard are coming from the south, so Florida area, I think.
Oh yeah,
a lot of these. Everywhere else is getting snow, like Colorado area, but we're so high up here, we barely even got drizzles. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's been raining, I guess, quite a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what, it could be normal though. I don't like for here.
No, that's true. That's true.
But like I feel like I don't know, I feel like the weather's been pretty overall, like pretty actually decent.
That's good. Yeah, I hear in LA it's like supposed to be like 90 this week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I wonder if everyone's gonna go to the beach in a mask.
Probably, yeah. Or they're actually closed over there. They're not doing Florida. They're not even open up. They even over there they put sand on the skate park at
so people will stop skating.
Yeah, in the beach.
I saw that. Who sent or who? Like I saw that on someone's profile. I can't remember whose it was. I mean, I probably saw a few pictures.
Oh, was it Ben? Was it Ben?
It was Ben. Yes,
It was Ben's, right?
his Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
What is that beeping?
Oh, that is the car. Yeah.
The car.
The car. But yeah.
Is that
so,
Jordan?
The Jordan's here.
Is that the Jordan?
I'm sorry. Yes, I was trying to be quiet, but yeah.
No, it's fine. It's
all
perfectly
good.
fine.
Yeah,
it's all good.
We need things to talk about.
We need things. I actually was looking up some things, Steele, just for us to give some like comedy talk and stuff, which you know about because you listen to. What'd you think about Rogan having his own tests and paying $300 a pop to have these tests done on all his guests and the backlash he's getting for it?
Oh, I mean, I don't know why he'd be getting backlash. How much more of a precaution could you take?
No, I'm saying he's getting backlash because there isn't that many tests. So people are literally dying because they can't get tested. And then he's over here just having all of his guests do it. And he's doing it like twice a week.
But see, honestly, his test could be, because there are tests out there that there's like plenty of, but it's not the ones like the hospitals use. So
no, yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
Honestly,
I looked into that too and was like, that makes more sense. But I figured once I saw that episode with Chris D'Elia, I was like, he's going to get backlash, I'm sure, for this. Just because I was like, dude, that's when you know you have money, when he's spending, $300 and it's perfectly fine, where he's like, yep, go in there, get tested. He's like, I got tested twice this week.
While you're spending like $900 a week. Dude, honestly, I feel like he's almost doing a podcast like a day. I feel like there's a new one every day, but it's not that much, but
and he's doing every which way. He's got people who come in. He's got the ones who's just doing over, video conferencing, and which is smart. It's a great idea. I was actually thinking about doing that with us. It's just a matter of I don't have good enough service out here. I don't have good, even for this recording right now. Even for this recording right now, what I'm recording on, it might, again, jumble up our words because once it puts it out there, it might say your sentence came after my, like, it's just, but hey, we're doing it. We're making it work with what we can. Whatchamacallit?
Dude.
Let's see. Oh, did you see?
Dude, Stevie Emerson is a fucking maniac.
Maniac, dude.
Like, how does he, dude, well, I wonder if he just like, they still got to be like, I'm sure they've done a few. Do you think he has like a bunch of videos in the bag too?
Oh, I'm sure he has a bunch in the bag. He has lots in the bag.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
You can tell that a lot of them are in the bag, but a lot of them still are so topical that it's like, what are you doing? Like, and I actually like that idea. I'm trying to figure out a way to do that on my end to where his is, he has more people in it, but doing a way to like,
you could get people though.
Do some kind of sketch, but where I play both parts, because I've been seeing some people who do that as well, which is cool. But dude, Stevie's, I could watch his all day. That country song, dude, Jordan, that country
that was
song,
hilarious.
Oh my god,
that country song was so funny. You saw that, right? Yeah,
dude, it was spot on. I was like, when did you do this? Like, because that doesn't seem like he just did that. That seemed like, unless he posted a long time ago, but that seemed like he just did that. So I was like, that's pretty spot on for that. But yeah, no, I mean, watching all these videos and doing all these. You guys saw my my RV, the camper I've been living in.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, so have you just been? Do you just want to live in there? Is that why you're doing this, or are you forced to be doing this?
It started out as a force, and then you get used to it because it's like your own little place, it's your own little pad.
No, for real, man.
But I'm actually moving back inside tomorrow, and then Justin will be out here Wednesday, and then
really?
He'll be out here Wednesday, and he'll be staying in this camper cabin thing. He's going to isolate himself for 2 weeks.
I'm going to go.
And then,
sorry.
No, he'll
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, dude.
I mean, he'll be in this place for 2 weeks outside, quarantining himself. And then, so we'll be, but I mean, it's a nice pad.
That's correct. That's awesome. Dude, well, I mean, one thing I'm wondering is just like how much, how much is going to open up in California?
Oh, I don't
it
think it's going to, that's the problem.
I mean?
I don't think, I've been talking to a few people from back there with like, who are in our shoes, and different things. And it's like, dude, we ain't, especially for what we do. I mean, you ain't going to have clubs open, or even if they do, people going out for over probably a year. You're not going to have concerts at least until the end of the year. You're not going to have, as far as acting and film goes, even when they start opening it up, you know, you're going to have bare minimum of people allowed on set. You're going to have, it's going to be very interesting what changes around here. And then as far as comedy shows goes,
are you typing
a second ago? Yeah. Cool.
Okay. I could just hear it, just to let you know.
And so, yeah, it's just one of those where it's going to be crazy how all that changes and affects everything, and has, just people with, and even with people with jobs, like when it comes down to that, to where it's like, okay, now you do need to look for jobs. Things are opening back up again. You're going to have people applying for, you know, grocery jobs, or, you know, working at fast food, who have like bachelor's and, you know, master's degrees and stuff. Like, you're going to have people who are overqualified and still, you know, but still applying for this. And then you're going to be going out there with people who know, you know, you're still going to be losing jobs to people who are better at that service industry than people who, you know, might be, you know, on paper smarter, you know, like, so it'll be crazy to see how all that will fade out. And again, more and more, it's coming to that point where I mean, it is, we're now in it, you know, like talking to Simone the other day was like, he's like, well, we're in it now. This is it. This is, this is crazy how this is the way of life right now. I was like, yep, it is pretty crazy.
It is crazy, dude. I mean, yeah, I can't believe.
Did you order a gi?
I really can't believe it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a gi yet, just because, like, but I feel like I should. Now,
I know, that's
because,
the only reason I ordered it to put on my dummy, but.
So, dude, when do you, and here's another thing is, like, if that doesn't open up for, you know, another, or till the beginning of the year, which is quite possible, you know, then it's just like, dude, at least, like, I'm glad that, like, you know, we can actually do something, though. Okay, cool. If you could get, like, some dummies.
No, and I'm still,
did you get your mats
money-wise, I'm going to use still those thinner ones for right now. Now that we have the upstairs room good to go, I have a good area for me to lay down mats and still pick them back up again and stuff, and like have a good area.
Yeah.
So right now that's fine for what I need for like drilling. And then, but yeah, it is nice with these Zoom videos. I haven't done it yet either, just because I've gotten like the schedule and stuff, but I haven't done it because I haven't got my gi, and I want to, you know, be respectful going in there with. But I got a few rash guards too.
Where'd you get your belt, or what kind of belt did you get?
Yeah, just it's simple.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
Which is great.
So wait, did the one that it came with, because it comes with a belt?
No, it only comes in white. And I was looking at the reviews. Some people don't even get the belts. Like, I hope I do. You know, then I can like.
Oh, really?
Put it on the dummy or something like that. You know, when I have that. You know, but it's like. Yeah, I don't know. I have, but I am looking forward to. Let me see. Oh, sorry. What?
Shit, I should. Oh no, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say I should have my sister just order a gi. I mean, because, like, you know, what's a $60 elite gi?
No, exactly.
You know,
yeah, no,
dude,
elite gi, dude. I got.
You know what I mean?
I got the gi.
Like,
I got the
if
gi
you don't
and
really
the
end up
belt
liking
for
it,
$40 because I got the elite gi with no patches on it. That's the cheaper.
Yeah.
That's the cheaper one. Yeah, the cheaper one you save like 10.
Really? It has
just
no,
on the back.
It has no
just on the very back of it on the top. Other than that, it doesn't have that.
Really?
Yeah, it has
That's
no
actually
other.
kind of
like
cool.
the one that I think you have where it has it across the like shoulder or something like that, or the chest. It doesn't. It just is blank.
Oh, okay.
And then just has it on the back. So I went that route.
Oh, okay.
And then I got my two turtles rash guards and a Batman rash guard. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
From Fusion?
They
obviously.
should all be here at the same time. The belt got here this weekend, but the gi and everything.
I know. My dummy doesn't get here until Monday, dude, a week from today.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I ordered it like
again,
4 days ago.
This time with it being, and those companies, it seems a little slow, but Robin has hers.
Yeah.
She's been killing it with that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's been working hard, dude.
I'm looking forward to doing some of these Zoom meetings and stuff like that with that. Just to drill, I might even get, when Justin gets out here, try to just show him some things just so I don't know if he'll be too into it, but I'll be like, I need somebody.
Yeah. Dude, just tell him Kelly Slater does it. How could you be a snowboarder and not it's just so it's such like a similar culture to like a surfing kind of, or
he's
snowboarding
also got a
culture,
drone,
I guess.
So might play with that a little bit too up here.
Oh, hell yeah.
The good out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
In the middle of nowhere. I know. I'm like, I don't think I would almost bet that Nashville probably wouldn't open up like any jiu-jitsu gyms anytime soon either. Because I was like, but I mean, if they do, they open up, at least sooner than California, like hitting up some of that too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know when, it's still not going to be anytime soon. But like, if this thing doesn't blow over until next year or until,
we need something
beginning of the year.
Seeing all the different posts and stuff, just trying to keep up on that. I was also in another transition of just random, but just because we talk about it so much with everybody, with people on the show, Lights Out with David Spade got canceled. I think it was supposed to go through June, so it was supposed to go a year, but now with this whole thing happening, they just pulled the plug on it, kind of. It wasn't getting as much traction even beforehand, I guess. But I was like, for us, it was cool because I'm sure a lot of people have never even seen it, but us, it was cool because he gave a lot of people
of Dylan,
comics spots to do there. I mean, most tonight, talk shows do that anyways, but it just was cool to again with Dylan, and then you see all these up and coming comics who got to do 5 minutes on the show. But yeah, that got canceled.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I literally just going down the list of things to talk about as far as comedy based. But one other cool one is Tuesday, so technically tomorrow. The Comedy Store has a benefit show.
Oh, really?
That is going to go towards the family funds for comics and charitable efforts during this time, and it's going to be hosted by Whitney Cummings. And it'll have Krista Leah on there, Bobby Lee, Andrew Santino, Tim Dillon. It's 3 hours, I think, worth of comics. So each hour has, and I don't know how they're doing it, whether it's also from their home or how, but I think there's 10 different, I think Bill Burr's even going to be on there. Theo Vaughn, Joey Diaz, Bert Kreischer, Neil Brennan. And so yeah, I think it's live streaming. It's kind of billed as a podcast. It starts at 5 p.m. California time. And so yeah, I guess which would be cool to watch and see how they do that, because I'm just interested. I have not seen so far one of these live stand-up shows actually be good or
right. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Have you seen? You haven't been on any of the
no, I haven't checked out any of those. I've seen some of the ones that were on the IG live videos and stuff. And some of them are fine. Some of them are good. Travis, when he did his one a few last month, he did great. Not just blowing smoke because we love the guy, but it's also because he. Yeah. I mean, he did. It was great seeing him do his set that we've seen him do before, but sitting down and still have the inflection and the voice and all that stuff to it, to where it was still oh, that is funny still. Let's see. Comedy Store website.
The Great Pandemic, yeah.
This
is nuts. I mean, I'm just thinking about I was just thinking about like mics and stuff the other day, just kind of like, wow, dude, it's been a long time since we've,
I know.
you know, yeah. I mean, and it kind of sucks because we weren't doing it very long. It's almost like would we have rather this happened 5 years into it, or 6 years into it, or now? You know what I mean? When it's
true,
like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
because
I don't know.
Because it's that hump that we were kind of finally getting over. Like I was kind of feeling it better on stage and like, oh, this is who I am. You were getting that over being scared on stage of that first year of being on stage, which was cool to like hear when I was watching that documentary. This is stand up on Comedy Central, and them just talking about like, you know, you have to even getting on stage. If you've never been on stage, or even Chris D'Elia mentioned, I think with Joe Rogan, of like, there is that difference of, oh, I had theater background, but I was still getting over being on stage doing comedy, than being somebody like you who never was on stage and then having to get over that and then also be funny and do, you know, like, so it was, I think we were at each of those points a month ago.
Oh, it was,
and then now
it seems longer, honestly. It like,
no, it does. Yeah. I mean,
has it really, like, when was the last time we did jujitsu?
Probably that Thursday before we left.
I think so. I think it was that Thursday. So yeah, I for sure. And so
that's crazy.
That's okay. So it's only been a little over a month, dude. But it seems it seems like 3.
I know.
I don't know.
I know. Yeah. No, it seems like so much. Yeah. When I sit back and go, oh, it's been like, I go back and forth to go, oh my God, it's been a month. And then I go, wow, it's really only been a month. Like what? But it's also because there's only so much to, you know, and at least for you being able to like work around the house and stuff, and me out here house and, you know, keeping that. I mean, there's people who are really just stuck inside. Like, it's just, days are so long for some people, you know, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It would be rough if I would have stayed back in California. I would have been like, I probably would have figured out things to do. Yeah. It would have been probably fine. But like, yeah.
And you're doing I'm trying to think of what I would have even done. I mean, I think maybe, even going back, you wouldn't have the friends because a lot of people are still taking it seriously. But I think you could easily have it to where you could find maybe 1 or 2 friends who you trusted, and then we could have got like a mats together, you know, and then still went to each other's places and drilled.
Oh,
you know, that's what would be nice for that.
I mean,
but as far as everything else,
I mean, you know, Coach is still like drilling with people, probably.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So it's like, it's just one of those things where, you know, I don't know. Yeah, those 3 things. It's like, what do you miss the most? Do you miss stand-up or do you miss jiu-jitsu? I was like, I miss both. I miss jiu-jitsu because it's the reason why I started doing stand-up, which got me the confidence to, you know, like we were talking about that the other day, like working out. Like, I've been trying to work out every day, but there gets to a point where you're just like, I could change up the routine. I'm still bored, you know, like I still don't. This is just mundane. I don't want to do this. I feel you. And then
I get you.
And then you're just like, but at the same time, it's like, but what jiu-jitsu, it felt like, oh, you're getting a harder workout in than I would be even trying to do all this stuff, and it doesn't feel like I'm working out because I'm thinking about not dying rather than how many push-ups I'm about to do.
Well, or even you eat that, you're even thinking about not dying, or you're just thinking about something, and it's kind of like actually useful. You know, I don't know. It's not that being strong isn't useful, but but you kind of just, I don't know, my opinion, you get both kind of at the same time.
No, and that's you know, you get a mental and a physical
but
workout.
Like, and so, I don't know. Yeah, that's I don't know. I can't get as motivated to like work out as I, you know, can get motivated to like do jiu-jitsu. That's why I'm like, I can't wait for this dummy. Like, I kind of just had to stop myself from that bear because I was like tearing it up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, can't mess with the bear anymore.
You might have to go to Home Depot though again out there, because the one thing I've noticed is mine, I have to refluff up again or put more clothes in. Robin said she had to put a lot of clothes in there as well. And
well, that's what because like I have a bunch of stuff that my parents were going to give to Goodwill, and I was like, here, I'm just going to use this to stuff my dummy.
Perfect.
So, and it's quite a bit.
That's good.
So I don't know, but I was going to ask you, did the clothes like flatten it out quite a bit?
Like flatten it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's.
Or do they flatten out quite a bit like after like, using it over and over?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Like I realized this last week. I was like, I have to like refluff it up or something like that again because it was kind of it wasn't fully like.
How heavy is it?
It's pretty heavy. Like even Tim picked it up and was like, oh wow, that's pretty good. It's heavier than you would think. Yeah, I don't know. Probably like a small child. like it's a good. Okay. Probably good 30 pounds, maybe 40 pounds.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But yeah, it's fun to like roll around and just try different things. It does suck when the head kind of flops, so it makes it a little harder to try certain things. But once you kind of I like it. I've realized more of like just the flow of it. Like you just get on it and start flowing, and then you're like go into side control, mount, roll it over, take the back, choke it, like just different things, like just to get that muscle memory in there. And then once I get the gi, I can put the jacket on and actually practice more chokes.
Oh, do you have your gi out there?
No. So what I'll probably end up.
Oh, I see. So you're just gonna use this gi for well, I guess I don't know why you would put it on.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not gonna put it on unless like I am on the class, which is different. Which they might still have us use the dummy, but I can use it without the gi and just practice, or just put a jacket or something on. But but for right now, but then when I'm rolling with the dummy, I'll just have my pants on with the rash guard and then put the top on the dummy. So it's I mean it's I'm looking for it. Should be here Wednesday, I think, like I said. So then I can go from there. Hopefully it starts getting nicer out because I had fun jumping on the tires.
Yeah. Those look freaking huge, dude.
They are. They are. No, dude, I was actually, after doing that, I probably worked out for maybe 20 minutes on those things, just constantly jumping up, doing jumps, squats, and everything. And the next 2 days, I was like, wow, you can tell I haven't worked on my legs in a while because my ass was fucking sore. My legs were sore. I was like, oh, well, at least I know it works. Like, I was going to do it today, but it was raining. So I was like, oh, cool. That I know I can go out there and do that. And it still feels different than me just doing squats or something, which it's just annoying, like the consistency of that stuff is just boring to me. So
yeah, dude, get this. So I got Jordan all into Jocko. So, so she follows me on Instagram, yada, yada, yada. So I got myself into this. So we'll see. I doubt I'm going to be able to finish it, but I just want to say it, on air. So that way I can maybe hold myself accountable knowing that people might know.
Yeah.
But, so today is 420. Yep. Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420.
And, Jordan woke up to a freaking, Instagram post of Jocko, and it was like giving a shout out to Rogan and like Joey Diaz and, Theo and just like everyone that is like kind of a pothead, you know? And, he's like, all right, to all my stoner friends and pothead friends. And he, did like these last few burpees, like his last set of burpees.
Yeah.
And he like did 420 burpees, dude.
Jesus Christ.
For 420, since he doesn't like smoke weed or anything. So like even Jocko's celebrating 420, which is hilarious. But hilarious. Now Jordan wants to do 420 burpees today. And I was just like, yeah. I was like, all right. I mean, like we're going to do them in like sets of 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Sets of 10. But it's like it's going to be like 42 sets of 10, dude.
Jesus.
I know, right?
Wow, you guys have fun with that. Film a little bit of it at least. Post it.
Well, I was like, well, we could just get through it, but even if it takes us like 2 hours.
Yeah, no,
you know
for sure.
I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not
just
doing it. Don't set it up as I have to do this all right now, but have that. I mean, you only have what, like
I mean, it probably won't take us as long as that. But...
Yeah, 9 hours left to play this.
I know. I know.
Just do them constantly. That's crazy though, dude. That's
But dude, yeah, I got some mats, and I can't wait to like. I'm gonna like. I have a spot in the garage that I can use. Kind of. They're yeah, my parents had them like just randomly.
Oh, wow.
Like just like yeah, they look weird. They look like flooring.
Oh yeah.
Like they look like wood. Like you know how like wood like looks when it's like on a floor. It looks like that kind of.
Wow.
But they're mats. They're like the puzzle piece kind.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the
cool,
puzzle piece kind. They're thin, but again, like I said, it feels good just to be on them. It's just soft enough, but I'm not doing like takedowns. You know, it's not thick enough for that.
No, I'm going to do it in the garage. So like, so that it'll work perfect for that. Just, you know.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So how are you going to do the Zooms, by the way? Are you just going to do it on your iPad?
For what?
For class?
Yeah, on my iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, on my iPad. You can technically do it on your phone too. I mean, but yeah, iPad's what I've been using.
I have my iPad.
Yeah.
But I was I was thinking of a way I could hook it to my parents' gigantic TV.
Yeah, you could probably do that. I mean, do they have
and do it in the living? Because I could do it in the living room too. No. Fire sticks.
Fire sticks, huh?
The house is full of them.
Of course they are. I mean, over here, Tim has a connection to this that allows you to connect from HDMI to your iPad. So that's what I've been hooking it up to when I've been watching it on the television or things on the television with that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as of right now, I see all these photos of people on their iPads and just watching it from afar or like. And really, I don't think I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure you don't have to fully be on video. You could still just show your photo.
You could just, yeah.
And then, you know, but again, I want to see, I want to do one for sure, at least jump on one. I know there was one tonight that Robin was telling me about that she got one of the guys from our school to actually do. So I don't know if that's like an actual legit setup one, like through Street Sports, or if it's like us. Or if she got the guy to do it and then he's gonna do it.
Because it's Renat's like class, isn't it?
Well, it's his who's got it started, but it's actually all the different schools and affiliations. So like if you get the schedule, you'll see like his is mostly in the mornings, but then there's other times where you'll see different teachers who are, and it even says their location, like the Mountain Valley location or something like that. And then it says their teacher and if it's gi or no gi. And then it gives you the room number and password for their Zoom.
Well, and that's what you sent me. Right?
Yeah, but that was for last week. I don't know. Every week I think you have to get the new one.
You have to get it updated? Okay. Sweet, dude. You there? What happened? Garon.
Dude, my headphones fell out of the stupid phone.
No.
But no, it's fine. I think that last one is saving, and then I can put this one together and make one episode.
Okay.
So,
well, I mean, we don't have to do too much longer either.
No, we already had 30 minutes. It was fine. I was just trying to have more of an ending. But no, like I said, I have to ask again for the schedule for it.
Okay. Well, actually,
legit or not.
Okay.
Yeah, just to get it. I have to, but because you can have, I mean, Renat actually followed me on Instagram the other day, so I might even just hit him up and post, ask your actual professor what, the information.
Okay.
And what you do, it gives you it. So,
okay.
Yeah, I was just waiting to get an actual gi before I actually took any more steps to actually get in those Zoom videos. Mm-hmm. But it'd be cool even now to try some no-gi classes even, like see how that'll work on Zoom, even though it's
I mean, it'll at least you could just at least pay attention to the little details that you're going to need to know.
Yeah, and it is one where if you have questions you can ask, mm-hmm. instead of watching. That's the difference between just watching videos on Instagram constantly, at least here you're in a class setting where it's like you can still ask.
I wonder if
can you do that again?
I wonder if I know it's like for members only, but I wonder if like I could bring Jordan in as like a training partner. You know?
You probably could, I would think, you know, like, I mean, if she's there with you kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, as a training partner, ask coach, but I'm sure that would be fine. It's not like you're giving out the information to somebody else who's going to be in the Zoom video on their own, right. You know, like she's going to be there with you in the same video. So
yeah, I don't know. Let's try a few and see if other people do it. Yeah. And then I'll still ask, but yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we were able to. It's now finally, I think the sun's coming. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's like not rainy anymore. It's perfect time.
Yeah, today's actually a really nice day too. It's not really that hot. It's just, but it's sunny out.
A light jacket. It's like April. All you need is a little light jacket. Let's see. No, that's great. I'm excited for this. Hopefully, Travis is not dead.
Hopefully I hope he's all right, man.
I hope he's okay. But yeah, he's going through some stuff. They had to, like we said, sending our love to him and Katie for having to put down their dog. That's pretty sad. Had the cancer. Got the cancer. But yeah, so hopefully he's doing good, and we'll have him on next week again so we can get this back on the road. But hopefully he's not dead. Actually, at this point.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, I think that's most of it. Everything I want to talk to you about. Yeah. I talked about. Did you watch Crystalia's yet?
Oh no, but I will, and that's what we'll talk about. That's one thing we can discuss next time.
Cool. Just check to see if you did. Watch that. Maybe if I get a hold of Travis, tell him to watch it too, and we could talk about it. Yeah. Next time. All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that's good. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And it's 420, guys. Dude, get those burpees. Yeah. Get those
burpees. Do it.
All right, guys. Don't talk about it.
Later.
Peace.
Yo, Garon.
If you don't like me here, I will be someone else.
Hey, you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Go follow us on all the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we're also on YouTube.
Yes, and if you want to, you can go the extra mile and follow us on Anchor.fm and our Patreon, where we will have exclusive content and pre-released episodes. And remember, guys, don't talk about it.
Be about it.
Peace.